Hello, my name is Kyle Dickens, and the environmental issue I investigated was the Great Pacific Garbage Patch because of my interest in aquatic pollution, chemistry, and its effect on the environment. There are multiple anthropogenic activities that contribute to the growth of the garbage patch, such as ships dumping trash during a cruise and people littering on the beach. Local and state governments have taken steps to reduce the amount of trash on beaches and in coastal cities, on top of the federal regulations in place, but enforcement still needs to be improved. Since about 80% of the patch growth is due to litter that is blown into the ocean by wind and rain, this aspect is the main focus of my policy proposal. I propose that a series of policies should be implemented in a two-phase process. The first phase would focus on reducing the amount of plastic used as a whole, then have the second phase aid the physical cleanup of the garbage patch. To begin phase 1, I would expand the plastic bag ban to all cities since it has proven to be effective. Since immediate implementation would be unreasonable, I would require an annual 15% reduction of plastic bag use by each company until no longer used. If a company surpasses that requirement, they would receive a refund check based on the percentage exceeded, and if they were to not meet the requirement, a harsh fine would be inflicted. To complement the plastic bag ban, a policy would be implemented to give an incentive for consumers to use less plastic. While companies are phasing out plastics, reusable bags can be bought at a low price, and consumers will get a refund of $2 per bag used if a transaction totals over $20. At the end of phase 1, when plastic bags are no longer used by companies, reusable bags will increase in price to $20 a bag, with a $1 refund per bag used, in order to prevent the purchasing of extra bags and give an incentive to reuse the bags already purchased. Inherently, with plastics being phased out of use, there would be political backlash from producers of plastics. In preparation for that, a policy will be put into place allowing plastics to be collected at recycling stations, and compensation checks will be given to plastic companies for each plastic bag turned in. Although the ideal situation would be to not use plastics at all, this is not economically or socially efficient. Thus, the purpose of phase 1 is to only reduce the overall use of plastics, and have the plastics that are still in circulation be repurposed into a different sector that is still of importance, such as being made into trash bags or wrap products. Once phase 1 has been completed and the economy is stable again, I will move into phase 2, which focuses on cleaning up the patch and is projected to be long-term. It entails that the compensation checks that were once going to the plastic companies to be cut in half, so that half continues to go to the company, and the other half goes towards groups like the Ocean Cleanup Project that is building technology that will remove ocean debris, small groups that clean up shoreline trash, and qualified research groups that focus on the effects of the garbage patch on the aquatic environment. With the threat of a free rider gaining the benefits of ocean cleanup while another country gives all the monetary contributions, I would also establish a global regulation committee that holds countries monetarily accountable to contribute to the garbage patch issue, because if a successful technological solution develops, we can transport this technology to other garbage patches outside of the Pacific Ocean and improve oceanic waters as a whole. By providing this screencast and discussing my proposal to manage, even reverse the growth of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, I hope to spark the development of other proactive regulations targeting the garbage patch that will not only benefit humans, but the aquatic organisms that are negatively affected. Thank you for listening and spreading the word about this issue.